Spoilers ahead. Get ready with a cup of coffee and some popcorn. Sit back and enjoy. On an alternate Earth, humans create advanced AI robots called simulants, or Sims. These robots quickly become a part of daily life, and people volunteer to have their faces scanned for the robots to look more human. Sims start working as companions, athletes, and even police. In 2005, a government-made Sim sets off a nuclear bomb in Los Angeles, killing nearly 1 million people. This leads the Western world to ban AI, but New Asia continues to support and treat Sims as equals. The US starts a mission to destroy all Sims, frequently attacking New Asia. Their main weapon is Nomad, a huge space station that scans for Sims and wipes them out. The US Army aims to find Nirmata, the leader behind AI advancements. 10 years later, American soldiers land on the New Asia, while Nomad scans from the sky. Nearby, Joshua lives with his pregnant wife Maya, who has a unique tattoo. Remember that tattoo for a while. Joshua puts on his robotic limbs to check on a noise and finds their Sim friends. The group is led by Haroon, and they have captured an American soldier, Drew. A Sim beats Drew to make him talk, but he stays silent as Nomad gets closer. The group decides to leave, with Haroon preparing the boats while Maya packs. Joshua, revealed as an undercover American soldier, scolds Drew for not giving him more time. He married Maya because she is Nirmata's daughter. As American soldiers and Sims start fighting outside, Joshua asks the commander to stop the raid because Nirmata isn't with them. Maya overhears this and is upset that Joshua didn't leave the army as promised. She points a gun at him but is interrupted by soldiers who drag Joshua out. Maya escapes with the Sims on the boats, but Nomad launches a missile, killing them all. 5 years later, Joshua is back in the US, struggling with civilian life. He takes medicine for PTSD and sees a therapist who uses a lie detector to ensure honesty. PTSD is a disorder that develops in some people who have experienced a shocking, scary, or dangerous event. Joshua works at Ground Zero as a cleaner. One afternoon, a robot they find comes alive, begging for mercy. Joshua shuts it off, reminding his co-worker that they are just machines. All robots they find are destroyed. At home, Joshua watches videos of Maya, remembering when she customized his robotic limbs. He lost them and his family in the LA nuke. Joshua is approached by General Andrews and Colonel Howell, who want him to help with a mission. Nirmata is developing a superweapon that can destroy Nomad. Joshua, the only one who knows the lab's layout, is asked to lead a team to destroy it. Initially, he refuses, blaming them for his wife's death, but changes his mind when Howell shows a holographic video proving Maya is alive. Joshua joins Howell's team and flies to New Asia at night. After Nomad scans the area, they land and head toward the lab, only to find a village built on top of it. The soldiers invade, interrogating the locals and threatening a child's dog. It is a brave dog. Look at its face. Joshua realizes a girl is pointing at an altar, revealing the lab entrance. McBride and Bradbury stay outside as guards while the team enters and shoots down technicians. They find Maya on security cameras but are stopped by bulletproof doors. A soldier cuts a dead technician's face to open the locks. Outside, Bradbury pretends to surrender to the police, but her missiles kill all the Sims. The team finds a vault that needs hacking. Shipley and Joshua stay while others fight guards. After hacking, Joshua finds a Sim child watching TV. A scientist shoots Joshua and opens an emergency exit for the kid, telling her to find Nirmata. The kid sees the outside world for the first time amid fighting. Joshua searches for Maya, but doesn't find her. The team retreats to the plane, but Howell checks something first. Bradbury returns, but is hit and gets on the plane before a bomb on her explodes. The plane crashes, and Nomad bombs the area, knocking Joshua out. Joshua wakes up on a boat with the robot girl. He throws a rock to make her leave, but she throws it back. He finds a wounded Shipley and hides in an empty house. The kid watches TV, and Joshua realizes she is the superweapon. Howell calls, ordering Joshua to kill her. Joshua hesitates to shoot a child, noticing she is drawing something. Do you familiar anything? Yes, it is Maya's tattoo. A farmer promises to protect Alfie, but Joshua shoots him, alerting the cops. Joshua asks Alfie where Maya is, and she says Dian Dang. Cops surround the house, so Joshua escapes with Shipley and the girl in a truck. With help of Street Dog, McBride and Howell take over a police van to find Joshua. Shipley demands a hospital but dies from his wounds. Joshua hides the girl's robotic head with a hat and calls her Alfie. They hijack a car and head to the city. Howell uses a device to transfer Shipley's consciousness into Bowie's sim body, but he only manages to say Joshua was taking him to see a friend. At a checkpoint, Alfie uses her power to escape, causing a blackout. They reach the city and ask Alfie about Dian Dang, but she won't answer. Cops show up, so they escape on a train. Joshua sees women with Maya's face, but they are just Sims. Alfie asks existential questions, and Joshua explains good people go to heaven. He doesn't think he's good enough, and Alfie doesn't think she can go because she isn't a person. They leave the train, and a citizen notices them, calling the police. Joshua takes Alfie to a sim factory to see Drew, who is now pro-AI and dating a sim, Kami. Joshua asks Drew to track Maya's ring instead of Alfie. Drew reveals Maya is dead, but Joshua refuses to believe it. Alfie warns that someone is coming, but it's just the food delivery. The delivery guy, another Bowie, activates a bomb, killing Kami. Cops try to take Alfie, but Joshua shoots them down. They escape with a grieving Drew. Drew tracks the ring to Joshua's old home. Joshua finds the ring and watches the security recording of the attack. Alfie warns of soldiers, and Joshua snaps, yelling at her. Alfie starts crying, and Joshua finally sees her as a person, apologizing. Drew reveals Maya is Nirmata and is shot before dying. Joshua learns the attack was because of Maya and his love for her. He tries to escape but is captured by Sim soldiers led by Harun and knocked out. Joshua dreams of meeting Maya at a bar and her story about AI. Her father taught her about it but fled, leaving her raised by Sims. The next morning, Harun explains Maya became Nirmata after her father died and created Alfie to stop Nomad. The LA bombing was a human error blamed on the machine. Sims want to live in peace if they win the war. Harun considers killing Joshua, but is interrupted by Nomad bombing their base. Joshua convinces Alfie to help him escape, jumping into the sea. In the city, Joshua sees Sims and humans living in harmony. At night, he disables Harun and tries to escape with Alfie. An alarm announces the arrival of Americans, and huge tanks destroy buildings. Alfie leaves Joshua to help her people. Howell sends a walking bomb, but Alfie shuts it down. McBride shoots Alfie, and Joshua kills him. With Alfie unconscious, Joshua runs before the bridge is destroyed. Harun agrees to take Joshua to Nirmata to fix Alfie while others fight. Howell rebuilds Kami for information, then kills her again. Haroon reveals Maya finished Alfie a few days before the attack and scanned her embryo, meaning Alfie is a copy of Joshua's dead baby. Alfie is taken to a special temple, and Joshua learns Dian Dang means heaven, meaning Maya is dead. Joshua finds Alfie resting next to Maya's body, kept alive by a machine. Joshua disconnects her, apologizing. The Americans kill all Sims in the area. Howell downloads Maya's consciousness into a chip but is killed by Haroon. Haroon tells Joshua to destroy Nomad, so Joshua leaves with Alfie and Maya's chip. They are captured by Americans and taken away while Nomad bombs the area. In the LA base, Andrews orders Joshua to kill Alfie. Joshua whispers to Alfie, causing her to go off. Andrews thinks she's dead. When I first watched it, I also thought she was dead. Joshua takes Alfie to the incinerator, but she reveals she's fine, going into standby mode. Alfie uses her power to escape, and they run to the spaceport. Alfie guides the plane toward Nomad, and after civilians disembark, Joshua ejects guards into the sky. Joshua prepares an explosive, and Alfie stops the attack in time. Alfie takes the wrong corridor, finding a room of sleeping Sims, including one like Maya. She installs the chip, but it doesn't work. Some missiles destroy robot villages. Joshua runs out of oxygen, but Alfie saves him. Andrews releases a giant robot, capturing Alfie. Our two heroes, with the help of each other, defeated it. Joshua shuts the escape pod, freeing Alfie. Nomad explodes, and the attacks are cancelled. He reunites with the Maya Sim, and they die in the explosion. Alfie lands safely on Earth and joins the celebration of free simulants. The film ends with new hope. How was that film? Let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and join the Recapped family. Stay healthy and see you next time.